Everybody sing Humf.
So Dad took Humf to the park, and Humf ran off to play. And Dad sat down to look at his newspaper some more. Humf swung on the swings, and he climbed on the climbing frame, and he played in the sandpit, and he slid down the slide. But sometimes Humf liked to play on his own in the park. And sometimes Humf liked to play with his friends.
I'm going to look for my friends.
OK, Humf, but stay where I can see you.
I will.
Humf looked all around the park for his friends. He looked behind the tree, under the bushes, and in the place with the big rocks. But Wallace and Loon weren't anywhere.
Hello, Humf.
Hello, Dad.
What's up?
They're not in the park.
Oh, I guess they're not.
I don't have any friends to play with.
Really? What about me?
Silly, Dad. You're not a friend. You're Dad.
But I like to play with you too.
OK. Come and play with me then.
So Humf's dad swung on the swings with Humf. And he climbed on the climbing frame with Humf. And he played in the sand pit with Humf. But Humf's dad was too big to slide down the slide.
I'm stuck.
Silly, Dad.
So Humf and his dad went back to play in the sand pit again. And Humf's dad made the best sandcastle ever. And Humf helped him make it even better.
Yay! Hello, hello.
And then Humf heard some voices he knew. It was Wallace and Loon. They did come to the park after all.
We went to the library. My mum took us. I've got a book about dinosaurs. Roar! My dad made the best sandcastle ever. I helped him. Look. Everybody sing Humf. Let's go on the swings.
And Humf found a big hole under a tree. A hole is a very good place to put things.
Help me up, help me up. Oh, what's Humf doing? What are you doing, Humf? I found a hole. Oh, what's inside it? Nothing, but it would be a good place to put something. How about my foot? Help, help! Pull me out! Help, help! That was funny. Yes, it was. But don't do it again. Help, help! Pull me out! Help, help! Pull me out! Humf? What are you doing now? I'm looking for other things to put in the hole, like treasure.
Wallace helped Humf to look for other things to put in the hole. They found a stone with a white line on it, a red leaf, and a stick that looked like a fork. And they put them all in the hole under the tree.
This is where we keep our treasure. Yes, this is where we keep our treasure. In the hole.
Boys, It's time to go home now.
It was time to go home. So Humf took the stone and the leaf and the stick that looked like a fork out of the hole again.
Can we take all the things home, Uncle Harry?
That's okay with me.
Let's take the whole home too. Can we, Uncle Harry? Can we take the whole home too?
I'm sorry, boys, but I don't think we can take the whole home. You can take all the other things you found, but the whole has to stay in the park.
So Humf took the stone and the leaf and the stick that looked like a fork and started to go home.
Everybody sing Humf! The park is gone, Uncle Harry.
It's not really gone, Humf. You just can't see it very well. The fog is like a big cloud that comes all the way down and touches the ground.
Humf had never been in a cloud before. It felt a little bit wet on his face. A feathery thing came walking out of the cloud and then disappeared again, like magic. Humf couldn't see the playground at all. But Uncle Harry knew just where to find it.
See? Everything is still here.
I'm a very fast racing car.
Then Humf heard a voice that sounded like Wallace.
Vroom, vroom, vroom,
It
vroom.
was Wallace.
Hello, Wallace. Who said that? I did. Oh, Humf. I didn't see you. The park is very fuzzy. That's because all the fog. It's a big cloud all around.
Hello, Wallace. Are you here by yourself?
Wallace! You mustn't run off like that. You'll get lost.
I was being a racing car. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom.
Wallace and Humf played racing cars in the playground.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
And Uncle Harry played traffic lights.
Red light, green light.
Vroom, 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 vroom. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom.
Red light, Wallace. Where's your hat?
On the stump. I took it off.
Can you put it back on again, please? It's very cold.
Okay.
So Wallace the racing car went to look for his hat.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom,
And Humf the racing car went with him.
vroom, 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 vroom. Everybody sing Humf. Hump. Hello, Hump. Hello, Loon.
Hump's friend Loon is a feathery thing.
Want to see what I can do? Watch. Wait. Look, see how high I can fly now. I wish I could fly like a feathery thing. All you have to do is flap your wings like me. But I don't have wings. I do. Hello, Wallace. You don't have wings, Wallace. You have arms. Flap, Hump. Flap like me.
No matter how hard he tried, Humf couldn't fly. And neither could Wallace.
I've got a lizard. Roar! Lizards don't say roar, Wallace. Mine does.
Humf looked at Wallace's lizard. It wasn't furry and it wasn't feathery. It was a scaly thing.
Blah, 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 blah.
Dad, what do lizards do?
Lizards? Well, lizards flick their tongues in and out like this. And, they live under rocks. That's all I know about lizards.
Humf went to look for a rock.
I'm going to be a scaly thing and live under a rock. Roar! Here's a big rock. Wow, that's a very big rock. A very, very big rock. A very, very, very... Come on, let's pick it up so Humf can get under it.
Humf, Loon and Wallace tried to pick up the very big rock, but it was just too big.
Humf?
And then it was time to go home.
Everybody sing Humf.
So Humf and Uncle Hairy took the bouncy ball to the park.
Wow!
Humf's friend Wallace was in the park too.
Oof! Oh! I got it, Uncle Hairy. What's that? It's a present from Uncle Hairy. It was a floppy thing, but now it's a ball. How high can it bounce? Very high. Up to here. Higher than that. Here. Higher than that. Up to the sky. Probably. Can I try? Okay.
Wallace bounced the ball very hard.
Wow, that was very high. I can make it go higher than that. Watch. Kapow! Oops. I have to go home now. Bye. Bye.
Humf looked at the ball in the tree, but he wasn't tall enough to get it down by himself.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah,
Come
blah,
on,
blah.
Mum. Come on.
And then Humf had an idea. He tried to reach the ball with a stick, but he wasn't tall enough. So Humf found a longer stick. But it was not easy to keep a very long stick pointing up. Still, Humf kept trying until he got the ball down all by himself. But then Humf heard a funny noise. The ball was whispering. Humf liked whispering too. The ball got floppier and floppier and floppier and floppier until it wasn't a ball anymore.
Look, Uncle Hairy, it's a floppy thing again.
Oh dear, Humf. Let me have a look.
It's all right. I like floppy things too.
Uncle Hairy blew into the floppy thing. But the floppy thing didn't turn into a ball again.
That's no good.
Everybody sing Humf.
So Humf carried his cow rucksack on his front. But it was still heavy that way too.
Now we need to find a nice place on the grass to have our picnic.
I can find a place.
And it wasn't very easy to run with a cow rucksack full of picnic on your front.
Be careful, Humf. We don't want our lunch to get squashed.
Oh, oops.
It was too late. Humf fell over, right on top of his cow rucksack.
Never mind. Maybe this is a good place to have our picnic, actually. And here's our table.
Silly, Mum. That's not a table. It's too flat.
But it can be a kind of table for a picnic. We can sit on it and eat our lunch.
Furry things don't sit on tables. We sit on chairs. Come on, Loon. Let's be elephants. Look, there's Loon and Wallace. Bye. Hello, Wallace. Hello, Loon. Hello, Hump. We're having a picnic. Do you want to see our flat table? A flat table? I do. See, it's a flat table. And you can sit on it too.
Be careful, Humph.
Oops.
It was too late. Humph had sat down right on top of his cow rucksack.
Never mind.
Mum started to bring out the picnic, but it didn't look like it did when it went into the rucksack. The bananas were coming out of their skin. And the tomatoes had tomato juice all over them. And the cheese sandwiches were all funny shapes.
Ugh. Everything looks mushy. I'm having my lunch at home. Goodbye.
Never mind, Humph. I'm sure our picnic will taste just as nice squashed.
But Humph wasn't so sure. He had never eaten a funny-shaped cheese sandwich before. It didn't really look like a cheese sandwich was supposed to, but it still smelled like a cheese sandwich, and it still tasted like a cheese sandwich. And Mum was already eating one. Maybe squashed sandwiches weren't so bad after all.
Everybody sing Humph. I'm very good at flying.
Humph knew he couldn't fly, but he really wanted to do a somersault. Humph's friend Wallace was in the park too.
Hello, Humph. Hello, Wallace. What are you doing? Humph, you're upside down. I'm trying to do a somersault, but I'm not sure about going all the way over. But it's easy. I can help you. Oh!
Oh, Loon!
Oops. Sorry, Humph. I didn't mean to. I did it! You did it! He did it! I'm going to do it again. Ready, Humph? Ready? He did it again.
Well done,
Humph.
Don't help me this time. Okay.
Soon, Humph could do a somersault all by himself.
Let's all do somersaults together. Ready, steady, go! I'm a very fast runner. Watch. See, very fast. I like to run. Let's run. Wait for me. I'm very fast. And I'm even faster than you. Almost.
When they started to go up the hill, Loon began to run more slowly. And Wallace ran more slowly too. But Humph was the slowest of all.
Come on, Humph. You're very slow. Okay, let's go. Come on, Humph. But I'm tired.
Humph wanted to keep up with his friends, but then something funny happened.
Oh! Oh. Wow! Humph, how did you do that? Oh, I just think I done a somersault. No, you didn't. You did lots of somersaults. Lots and lots of somersaults. Everybody sing Humf! Come on, Humf, let's go. Kapow! Oof! Oh! Ouch! Slow down, Wallace. You need to be careful. I'm Super Tiger. Hello, Humf. Hello, Wallace. Yo! Ka-choo! Bang! Wallace has been Super Tiger. Oh! Kapow! Bouncy thing. Whoa! Pow! Ow! Wallace, you stepped on my foot. Sorry, but I'm Super Tiger.
Maybe you should stop being Super Tiger now.
I agree. Me too. I like Wallace better.
So Wallace tried to just be Wallace for a while. He played on the climbing frame with Loon and Humf. And they took turns riding on the bouncy things.
Giddy up, bouncy thing. Giddy up, bouncy thing. My turn now.
Then Wallace forgot and started getting excited again.
Go, go, go. Slow down, Wallace. Going fast is fun. I'm a Super Tiger.
But Super Tiger wasn't looking where he was going.
Oof. Oh!
Oh, Wallace.
Ooh!
Are you okay?
I bumped my head on the swings. It's good to have a mum. Poor Super Tiger. I'm not Super Tiger. I'm Wallace.
You need to slow down and look where you're going, Wallace, so you won't get hurt again.
Okay.
Humf, Loon and Wallace went to play again. But Wallace was moving very slowly.
Do you feel okay, Wallace? Do you want to go on the slide again?
Wallace went up the ladder very, very slowly. Wallace went down the slide very, very slowly too.
Hurry up, Wallace. I want to turn.
Sometimes Wallace could be very silly.
Everybody sing Humf!
But by the time they got to the park, it wasn't sunny anymore.
Oh dear. Maybe I should have brought an umbrella.
I want an umbrella.
And then it turned sunny again.
Silly Dad.
Humf looked for his friends, but they weren't in the park today. Humf didn't mind. Sometimes he liked to play on his own. And the sun was playing too. Sometimes it shone. Sometimes it hid behind the clouds and then peeked out again. And then Humf noticed something else.
My shadow. Hello, Shadow.
Humf's shadow was a funny thing. It liked to follow Humf around and copy everything he did.
See if you can do this. Hump says, shake your hands, Bow. Look, Dad, it's my shadow. See?
Yes. Looks like he's copying you again.
Humf liked his shadow. sun hid behind a cloud again. And when Humf looked down, his shadow was gone.
Shadow, Shadow, where have you gone?
Humf looked all around the park, but he couldn't find his shadow anywhere.
I think it's time to go home now, Humf.
But I can't find my shadow.
It's cloudy now and it looks like it's going to rain.
Humf was worried about his shadow.
Will my shadow be okay all alone in the park?
But Dad didn't answer because it was starting to rain. Humf's dad hadn't brought an umbrella, so he used his newspaper instead. Humf hadn't brought an umbrella either, so he used the newspaper for an umbrella too.
Everybody sing Humf! Look!
And there were tiny things that lived between the blades of grass.
It looks like a busy road. Those are ants. I don't like ants, 'cause ants are creepy crawlies. I don't like creepy crawlies. Why? Just because.
But Humf liked the ants. Some of them were carrying things, and some of them were not. Some stayed on the road, and some went off exploring on their own. They were very good climbers too.
Look, there's a hole in the ground. That's their house. I like ants. Eek! There's an ant on me. There's an ant on me.
What's wrong, Loon?
An ant! An ant! An ant!
Where?
I don't know. There it is. Eek!
There, Loon. It was only a little ant. Poor ant. It was probably very scared to be on a big giant like you.
I'm not a giant. I'm only this big, except when I can fly. Then I'm this big. You're bigger than me when you do that. I know, but you're much bigger than an ant.
Loon decided to play in the sandpit. And on the swings.
Can I have a push, please?
Hold on tight.
But Humf stayed and watched the ants for a very long time.
Humf, it's time to go home now.
And then it was time to go home.
Bye.